Metroplex, we join you from Jerry World, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Cowboy Nation, here are your Dallas Cowboys.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has us set. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
Man, what a big tough play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Right back to Golden. He's got it again. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks, allow your team to get settled in, don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
On 4th down, the Packers turned over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, 3-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
The play action. It's Prescott. Open. Left side is Schoonmaker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second
The
and
drag
2.
route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the Packers' 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and 9. On the ground, this is Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On third down, Prescott. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
On fourth down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. This one from 54 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Packers offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He's going to have a Packers first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
At the 39-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Packers.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Brings up second.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing on second down, Love. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on that play. First down, Packers.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
That complete to Jacobs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
A second down throw for Love. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Now a 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Love. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
You're embarrassing us.
On the play fake, Dak. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 19.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about. Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the 1st down.
28-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, here's Dak. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you got the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He'll step up and run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Cowboys
First time to Lamb in this one, and it's a first down.
At the 28-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points. The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Dak gonna run with it himself.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
Second down and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. And you're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense. So give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On for the Cowboys field goal. A 27-yard.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. Had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Yeah! And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Running is Jacobs. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Mark him at the 29.
He was taken down by DeMoen Clark. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
2nd and a yard. Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And he's going to get the first down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
Diggs on the tackle. It's a gain of 6. And a Packer first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
First down, Packers.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screen play.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Cowboys' 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 3. To throw is Love. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Green Bay.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with first and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. They'll push forward here down to about the 27. And it's Mark, the linebacker, there on the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On second down, Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now a return coming from the 14. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. Prescott now. Headed left, buying time.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. They'll give it to Lamb on the jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Waste of time.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Prescott. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. Fair catch, taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Packers offense about ready to take over once more. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Love to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Packers.
And just when you think you're going to force a 3 and out, this quarterback is able to escape, gets loose downfield, and he's able to pick up a huge 1st down.
On play action, Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
And a Packer 1st down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Working free downfield. It is Williams. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 31 yards.
1st down, Green Bay.
Waste of time.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in.
And he'll get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Packers open the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
Cowboys 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Pistol now for Prescott. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 26 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
For a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now, this looks like a design run. He'll step up and run this.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
And the Cowboys.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Entering Cooper. They're on the 10.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll go play action. It's Prescott. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to be fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, a 44-yard attempt.
A 44-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys cut the deficit down to 1.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. Had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. We'll go play action with Love. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
1st down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 32 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. It takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback. Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 12.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the 1st down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
McManus on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers are going to open up the lead to 8.
17. Cowboys 9.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys offense ready for this next possession.
31-yard line.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. On 2nd down, it's Dak. Open receiver, it's Tolbert. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Gain of 15. First down, Packers.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Love. That's right side and brought in by Williams. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Third and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
First down, Prescott. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Short kick taken at the 17. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They run over center with Williams. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Second and 12.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Left side, caught by Lance. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Third and 7. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
That pass play good for 22. First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Prescott now. That's caught by Tolbert, right side. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
That's another
A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
At the 14-yard line.
A pitch comes to Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Here's a 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's out wide to Williams. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
Prescott. He's got it at the 3. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on third down.
That's another Cowboys first down. First down and goal to go.
Big-time conversion there on third down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Hunter Lipke. Touchdown, Cowboys. It felt like they needed a touchdown. Greg, in the worst way, after getting those early field goals to find the end zone. Big boost for this offense.
And it felt like they really needed it, as you said, Mike, to come away with 3 previous drives ending in field goals and not being able to cross it over the goal line for 6. It starts to wear on you as an offense. You start having a little doubt, saying, hey, can we finish any of these drives? Now they finally do, and we can expect this to kind of start to roll throughout the rest of this game.
They're going to try to run for it with Williams. And he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for 2, unable to tie this football game up.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays.
I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, got to be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Love to throw. That is into the hands of Wicks. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Love to throw it on 1st down. This one complete down the field to Golden. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Packers.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Open is the tight end, Kraft. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down by
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once more. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
Second down, Prescott. That's into the hands of Lamb. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now Prescott. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Makes the score Packers 20, Cowboys 18.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. At the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
We'll go play action with Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
19 yards.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, Packers.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And
that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
A second down throw for Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And third down coming up. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. First and 10 now from the 36. On play action, Love. That's caught by Golden, right side, and it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Green Bay first down. Back to Golden. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 18-yard line.
Second down and 3. Now Jacobs. Packers are going to have a first and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
First and goal, Green Bay.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. Here's Jacobs. Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
From the gun, it's Love. And this ball incomplete on third down. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And now they're faced with a fourth and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line, and this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with first and 10. it is Williams running to the right. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 5. It's another run here for Williams. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. 4th quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
Tackled by Nate Hobbs. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. They'll play action. It's Prescott. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Packers have it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. In motion, it's Golden. Now, faking the give. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's Dobbs, open left side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy 1st down. Really well done.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now it's McManus for the point after. It's up and through. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return coming from the 14. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Can throw it here on first down. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's caught by Tolbert, right side. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the fourth quarter.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Packers' 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
3rd and short. Prescott. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 43 yards away.
43-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will cut into that lead.
30, Cowboys 21.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession.